What is up, YouTube's Mountain Man Magic, and we have our 21st draft of M19, so that's pretty exciting. Do we have any funny names in this queue? Love Tap, that's a good one. Ooh, interesting pack one. So we got a few cards that are definitely in the consideration, in the discussion. Hungering Hydra, Volcanic Dragon is first pickable. I mean, Luminous Bonds is just so strong and so good. I feel like that's just the best pick. I've really enjoyed Hydra. It's just unfortunately whenever I've played it, it has not lived up to the potential that I've hoped it would. And Luminous Bonds has saved me more times than I care to admit, so I'm just gonna snag that guy. Wow. What uncommon would they have taken over Lich's Crest? Murder, potentially? Heroic Reinforcements. Who passed this to us? You're done 7. Well, they're not messing around. All right, who else are we drafting with? Rick, NC, Arged, Saya, Todd Toast, Spishi, yeah, and Evanks. Big fan of removal. I think I'm just taking the Lich's Crest, even though I do like Saya a lot. Ooh. Vigilant Balos awesome. Exclusion Mage is awesome. Druid of the Cowl is also awesome. I feel like Balot's just the best card. Yeah, like early in a draft, you don't want to hone in and be like, all right, we have to fight white and black. You got to just take a step back in those first few picks especially and just find what is the best card. At least to you, what's the best card, or the card you want to play with the most. And I think I'd rather play with Vigilant Balos than Exclusion Mage. Especially if we end up needing to splash. Green's going to make it easier to splash one of these two if it ends up being a color we fall into. Next up, so we could take some mana fixing right away. What is the best card in this pack? Probably Inspired Charge. I mean, I like Cancel a lot. Shock isn't too shabby. Take Vengeance is a card that has been underwhelming the more I've just been playing M19, but it's a card that is still pretty solid. 2-cost removal. Or do we just go for Rupture Spire? I think I'm just going to take Vengeance. Sure. Okay, Supreme Phantom's still here, so blue looks fairly open, black looks fairly open, and white's, I mean, yeah, seems like red and green are the, I mean, Elvish Rejuvenator, though, that's not a bad card. These are all nice cards. I think I like Angel of the Dawn the most. So I think that's what I'm going to take. Going for it. Just going for it. Now this is an interesting pack, because I would probably take Skeleton Archer if Sky Scanner wasn't in here, but I just like Sky Scanner too much to pass it. So we're going to take it. Another Sky Scanner. Okay. Sure. Looks like we're doing it. We're doing it live. Plenty of considerations. Blue's still looking fairly open, in the sense that I like Totally Lost more than I like any of these other cards, but I don't like Isolate. Hired Blade actually isn't too shabby. It'd be between Hired Blade and Rock's Oracle. For me, I could see the argument for Lost, even Sovereign Bite, but nah. Foily Hired Blade, easy peasy. I think this is our original pack. I think I'll take the Dwindle here, in case we end up going blue. You never know. I'd be happy to have this card, I think, more than any of those other ones. I guess we take the Falcon. Sure, let's do it. 2 Sky Scanners isn't too shabby. Now I want to separate these just to look at, like, right now we're not really tied into any colors. I'd be fine really switching in or out of any of these depending on what pack 2 shows us. I think blue and red are the 2 colors that are probably off limits, but maybe, you know, sometimes you just have packs that are weak for a color, especially for the seat you're in. And I mean, what seat number are we in? How would you count this? Would you start like in the top left, because that's where we read in America? So this would be 1, 2, so we'd be in seat 3. Ooh. First is the worst, second is the best, third is the one with the hairy chest, I think. That's not the seat you want to be in. But you'd think hairy chest works for green. Vigilant Baloth would agree. Although Vigilant Bailoff looks like he would agree with just about everything that involves eating something. Stitcher's Supplier might be good to grab for Constructed, based on all them M19 spoilers. We'll take Infectious Horror. Maybe we need a splash blue. Let's just take the Tappy Land. Ooh, see, now that's kind of tough. A Johnny's Welcome could really work out for us versus the Tap Land. I think I'm actually going to take the Welcome, because this could have some pretty high value for us depending on what these next two packs hold for us. Right now, I like the cards we have. I'm just... We gotta get a little lucky on this next pack and hope that one of these colors is just stupid open, and seeing another Isolate is a great move. Great. Wow, another Bonds and a Poison Tip Archer. Sad face that that deck didn't do better. A Johnny's Pridemate would be great. Fountain of Renewal, wow. I mean, so many good cards here. So let's... Alright, we're going to move Bailoff off. We're going to sort by our mana cost. Now, the Fountain of Renewal could be a phenomenal card, and it pairs phenomenally well with a Johnny's Pridemate, but Luminous Bonds is just the obvious best card in this pack, so we're going to take it. As much as I want to combo stuff out, no dice. Now, Knightly Valor would be pretty sweet if we could get more early game. This helps make that early game creature better in the mid game, keeps you going wide. I do like Drill Master a lot, though. I think Knightly Valor is just better, though. So we're going to take it. Now you can see that our 4-drop spot is really looking good. Another Pridemate comes along. I think that's the best card for us here as well. I do like Vanguard. I like Shieldmare, but Johnny's Pridemate, if we can start getting some more life gain stuff going on, I like it. Yeah, anytime you can have a 2-drop that becomes much more than a 2-drop and your opponent has to deal with it, that always feels good. So white's looking fairly open in this pack, which is good, because I think that's where we had our most powerful cards. An Angel, a Bonds. Take Vengeances. Meh. Okay, actually I'm pretty happy to see Skymarch Bloodletter. I really enjoy having a strong 3-drop spot in a limited deck. Nightmare's Thirst would be good for us. Who knows? It could wheel. But beyond that, Red's got some nice cards going on here too, but I think Bloodletter is just the best card for us. Epicure of Blood, 2-headed zombie. I want the Epicure more, especially if we end up getting a Vampire Neonate, but we have literally no 4-drops. And 2-headed zombie I've actually grown to be more impressed with as time's gone on because of the menace. It can be pretty tough to deal with, because at least you're getting a trade that your opponent may not want to make. So we'll take the 2-headed zombie. Maybe that's a mistake, but I want to try and get as solid a curve as possible. And if we can get a little lucky and get some of those early cards to wheel to us, I'll be feeling really nice. I'll be feeling much more confident and happy about this deck. Another Angel of the Dawn and Strangling Spores. Do we want removal? Because that's definitely something that I've struggled with, is building decks that have a good balance between bombs, answers, and the evasion. Strangling Spores is usually a card I end up cutting sooner than later. Do I play 2 Angel of the Dawns, Knightly Valor, Lich's Caress? I think the answer is most certainly yes. I feel like it's pretty hard to pass that. And then maybe we get lucky and the Child, or even the Swiftclaw or the Axe wheels. I think I'd be okay with that. Now I'm pretty happy to see Abnormal Endurance wheel, especially with stuff like Bloodletter or Sky Scanner. That's a combo that makes my heart smile. Yeah, that was a cool thing to say. Ooh, getting a little lucky with the fountain wheeling. Although Skeleton Archer, that's just a good card. But if you go turn 1 Fountain of Renewal, turn 2 a Johnny's Pridemate, you feel so good about yourself and just life in general that it's hard to beat that feeling. But I think Skeleton Archer is just too high quality of a card, and it's on curve with what we need. Yeah, I think we just have to take the Archer. A Mind Rot, I suppose. Ooh, Priest or Waltz? That is the question. I think I like Priest more. Although my thought is, we have Skyscanner, which is going to help with card draw, and it's going to help us get to stuff either we're looking to discard for Waltz, or at least keeping us having gas in our hand. And taking the Waltz, because I can pay attention to a clock. Duress, sure. Ooh, the Epicure wheels. Okie dokie, artichoke. Alright, overall, I feel decent about this deck. Palaka Worm, I'm a big fan of you, Palaka Worm. Sorry I have to pass you. Wow, both of these cards in this pack. Why? Why? I mean, it's... I mean, I'm tempted to pass the Murder just because I want to really play with this Bloodlord. But Murder's just too good. Too good. We have a lot of nice removal in this deck thus far. Take Vengeance may even be on the chopping block, depending on what else comes to us. Drill Master, happy to see that. We need some curve fillers. I could see going with Cavalry, but I've just had so much success with Bloodletter. It also synergizes with our Pridemate and our Epicure. I just like it more. 2/2 flyer versus 2 2/2s. I think I'm okay with that. Now I think we pick up a Waltz. Oh, we already have a Waltz. What am I talking about? Maybe we just take... This trick isn't bad, because it can be essentially a board wipe and or answer removal from our opponent. Do we want another Rustwing, though? The Rustwing works with our Drill Masters. We can Abnormal Endurance it. We have some options to get it back. But it's a foil Manalith. That's tough. Alright, I think I'm going to take the Trick. We'll take the Tricksy Little Hobbitsy. Aether Shield Artificer works nice with our Sky Scanners. The Johnny's Welcome works well with our Pridemate. The fact that this thing only works with 2 Sky Scanners pretty much means a no-go. So I think we'll just take the second, a Johnny's Welcome. Maybe we get more synergies for it. Ooh, a Neonate. That's pretty much getting slammed down on that pick. Another Waltz. Another, ooh, 2 Neonates? Yes, please. Even though there's a Doom Dissenter in here, I'm pretty happy to get a second Neonate. So I think we... The Falcon's not been bad, but we're not super aggro. So I think I'm okay cutting that. How much removal do we have? We have Take Vengeance. We have to pay attention to what's going on. Sovereign's Bite. This card, I thought it was unplayable. I see it a lot. And it is foil, so I'm just going to take it. Maybe we end up wanting to do more life gain stuff. Jeez, a lot of the same cards. We'll take another Take Vengeance. Sure. But we got Take Vengeance. I'm going to count Endurance as a removal spell, and a half a removal spell. Murder, 2 Bonzes, and a Lich's Caress. So we're feeling good in the removal department, no doubt. If we need a curve lower, we can take that. Do we need to splash blue for anything? I'm just going to say no. Because we have enough removal. We don't really have a reason to splash Dwindle. All this stuff is whatever. Man, 2 Neonates. That was pretty nice to pick up. Those definitely help with our Epicure. Now the thought is, do we want to go maybe on the more aggressive route? Put in a couple of Johnny's Welcomes. The issue is our only real synergies are 2 cards in our deck. Pridemate and 1 Epicure. Which doesn't exactly do it for us. So I'm okay keeping those out. I think we're fine. Sure Strike, sure. The rare wheels all the way to the end. Isn't that nice? Okay, I think this is our deck. 15 creatures, 8 spells. It helps when 5 of those, give or take, our removal. Our curve's a little high having 5 drops, which is a bit of a bummer, but I am happy that I took those 2 4 drops when I had the chance to, because we didn't really see many 4 drops that entire draft. That worked for us. And let's add some lands. We don't really need too much white, but I'm going to do 7 and 10. Sure. Alright, we're going to run with this. We will see you in the first match. Did y'all have a good weekend? I'm filming this on Sunday. I just watched the Browns. We ended our losing streak. We didn't start a winning streak. We just ended our losing streak. Nice starting hand. Can't complain about that. We're staying positive this draft. Alright, I was saying we're staying positive. All I did was press 1. So, alright, I'm not getting tilted. I'm not getting salty. I just pressed, like, that's all I did. I didn't even see the auto yield thing show up. Alright, Wizards. What's the dealio? See, that time that one had the auto yield sign show up, but I guess I'll go rewatch that and see what I messed up there, because all I did was press 1. I'm trying not to auto yield as much once we get into the meat of the game. I think we'll throw down the Pride Mate now, because then next turn we get to throw out Bloodletter, get ourselves a little 3/3 action. Nothing too bad about that, and then every turn we can basically keep making it bigger. Hopefully we keep hitting our land drops. We'll be pretty happy with it. That's a little unfortunate, although I'm not too unhappy with it in the sense that we're going to keep getting bigger. Yeah, let's just do this. What are the odds they have a trick? Oh, I need to always, yes. I don't think, I mean, their spell would be take vengeance on it, which would be nice if we just could keep up abnormal endurance for it, which we may end up doing here sooner than later. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'm hitting 6 now. We did it. Go team. Alright, so we got a land. Feeling good. If we get to that 5th one, I'll be very happy. So the thought now is we can attack, see if they block. If they don't block, then we can pump, but we don't really want to pump because we need to save this as a blocker. So I think we just, let's win this race. And then if they want to double block this, abnormal endurance, feel good about that. Yes, yes, okay. So this is good because we want to kill, yeah, declare blockers, that's fine. I'm just gonna do this now so I don't end up skipping to damage and then forgetting about it. Do I do this now? That gives us 6, but we need 7, so that doesn't matter. Whoops, alright, well I wanted to rearrange them so I could kill the token in case they have Waltz in hand. Oh well. Apparently I can't fully grasp MTGO's ordering. 5-drop, Epicure, nice little wombo combos actions. And, alright, come on, 5th land. Yes! Man, is this how Magic feels for most people? You just, like, play cards when you have them in your hand? Because that feels nice. Didn't we say always yes to... Oh, well, I guess it's a new Ajani's Pride Mate, isn't it? And we'll swing for 5. They take it. Makes me a little concerned because... Well, alright, they still have 3 cards in hand. They're hitting their land drops, no problem. Ooh, that's a good pull. Not for us, but for them, for sure. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Alright, so now we gotta quit drawing land. Impossible. Is it worth playing out the Angel? That makes this into a 4/4. They could double block. We'd be fine with that. But it doesn't allow us to attack with Sky March, but it does allow us to leave it back as a blocker. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it to it. Okay, hey, it worked. Auto, yes. So now if we attack with everything, they eat this, they just block. We attack with this. If we hold it back though, we can make this thing potentially big enough to where they can't deal with it. And we do conceivably win the race. So I'm gonna not attack. That might be crazy, because what, they take out this flyer, they have 2 cards in hand, they keep drawing their big stuff. Oh, that's brutal. Alright, but they're not attacking because they know that they can't. Ooh, that's a really good pull. Because we could offer up this trade, swing with Pridemate, right? But then we only get Pridemate back. That doesn't help anybody. So I think we just gotta pass here, and then we just keep the Vampire Neonate. Ooh, they forgot. No, they couldn't. They only had 1 mana. So I'm just gonna yield until the next end step, in the sense that we can't really do anything. Now they do it. Interesting. Why'd they do it right then, though? That seems strange. So they're trying to think. Is it? Oh, they did it just so that they. It's the beginning of each end step, though. Are they going to gain life another way? So we're on the end step, so let's not miss it. Yeah, I mean, it is annoying that they're getting these tokens. That's going to definitely delay what we're trying to do, but that is a big help. A really big help. So I think we get rid of this thing. The Sovereign we can deal with. This thing creating tokens is, how do you say, unacceptable. And we just pass. So I was hoping this game would be a little bit quicker in our favor, but attacking there, yeah, it's just rushing things and putting us in a bad spot, because they still had mana up for the apparatus. Man, it'd be nice if they could just quit drawing all their big cards. We don't have any removal for that. We don't have any way to deal with that. That's unfortunate. That's gutting. Alright, well now what's our answer? Fair question. See, if I was them, I'd attack with the bat, because there's no way. Oh, I guess I'd block with the Bloodletter, because then I don't care about them using the apparatus. See, and now if we double block, yeah. Alright. Let the never-ending trades of life continue. Hey, Skyscanner's not a bad card. And we get another land, which we want to keep for our waltz. We do not attack. And now next turn, depending on what they draw, they could just keep top decking good stuff. But if they don't, they're probably not going to attack. But if they do, I'm happy to throw all 3 of these in front of it. They probably realize that. I think our opponent's missing some Neonate triggers. Play the land. Let's say go. Yes, alright, this is not exciting, but sometimes this is what a Magic game is. It's just that top deck mode. See what happens. We've been getting some decent draws. Now, if they keep gaining life, that's going to be unfortunate. Okay. Nice. Alright, that's enough land. And I guess we could attack with the Sky Scanner and try and bluff it. And then if it dies, it's just another target to bring back and get us another card. Our opponent's getting a decent amount of land too. Epicure is bueno. Alright, so now we're pinging them for 2. So the urgency is on them now. If they Mind Rot us, I think they'd play Mind Rot. Because if they're playing Mind Rot, then we'd want to keep our 3rd card in hand. They're trying to force the issue on us. We could block with Sky March here. See if they want to trade. And then we get this back. That pings them for an extra 2. Yeah, I'll take 2 damage. Loxodon Linebreaker. Okay. Alright, we've got him on a 10-turn clock. Super. Not ideal. Alright, I think if they just want to send in a 2/2 again, that we do block and we go with the Bloodletter. Okay, well this time we'll just block there to stop 2. We could just throw the corpse in front, since it's not really... It's literally a walking corpse, you know what I mean? Child of Night, okay. So they have lifelink. That's not what we want to see, people. Skeleton Archer. This is why we pick you over Fountain of Renewal. Although Fountain of Renewal would kind of be, yeah, but still, I digress. Ping you, which means go away. In a way, I want to keep Waltz in hand in case they do kill something. Because our win condition is on the board. Right, like our opponent has to do something about it. So until our opponent does something, I don't think we need to really do anything. Yeah, I know, it's not exciting. Hey, look, you did it, I did it. Are we having fun yet? Combo complete. Land for days. We'll play you out. Yeah, say go. Skeleton Archer's nice too because it's a really good blocker. Okay. What I could also do is attack with the Skeleton Archer. They block. Maybe they chump, maybe they throw the Sovereign in front of it. Then we get it back, and then ping the Sovereign. Ooh, that's a good card. Okay. We don't mind just jumping with the Sky Scanner. Probably be smart of them to not let us jump with the Sky Scanner, but we'll do it. Yeah, and then we just take 4. Alright, not ideal, but it works. And, or we just draw another angel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leaves us with 4 mana to then get stuff. We could play our waltz, get our stuff back, but then kind of be stuck on board. I think we just play it. We can attack with this angel. What would be worst case scenario if we do swing with these 2? These 3 even. They could go like block, explode, block, block. I think we really put them on the back foot if we do that. Plus the fact that we can get any 2 back. Yeah, let's go for it. Chump, fair enough. Alright, no auto yields, just making sure. Just waiting on you, dude. He's probably thinking, what if he has? Does he have waltz? Does he have another trick? Just assume I have it all and forfeit. Please? Okay. So dead and dead. Main. Oh, the issue is if he doesn't kill it till the end step, then I can't waltz it back. But that's fine. Should do this in response to get the extra drain off. So he's down to 2. Next turn. Oh, I should have played a land. How silly of me. No, I want to keep the land in hand because in case they do draw Mind Rot, got to keep waltz. But then next turn we can go Epicure. Rexia 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can go land. Okay. They see the writing on the wall too. So that second angel did help us. Definitely helped speed things up. Stop them from getting a chance to draw out. Overall, I think our deck is solid against them. We could maybe look to sideboard in something like a Duress or a Mind Rot. But I'm pretty happy with the creatures we had when we had them. Hired Blade may not be the best fit for what we have going on. Yeah, we'll keep it. Yeah, for real, skipping that first turn, I don't understand how that happened, but we will mulligan this away. We will keep. We got 3 shots. 3 shots at a third land, and we'll be okay. We did it. Alright, we do need that double black, though. But so far, so good. They got them Diamond Mares, no doubt. They have to have an Epicure in their deck too, right? They have so much life gain. Alright. Taking 1 from the Diamond Mare. That hurts. Line Breaker. Alright, maybe we have to play Bloodletter just to have a blocker out. Ooh, but Sky Scanner. Bloodletter's not something we just want to throw away. Plus drawing a card I think is just good. Hey, we get our second black, that's good. That's positive. Plus it's our 5th land. I think I'll actually just take the 4 here. Millstone. Just going right, I like it. 2-headed zombie, okay. Fair enough, dude, fair enough. They got 3 cards left in hand. Because if I go 2 here, next turn I can go, well, I guess if I just go murder here, then I can go 2-drop into 3-drop next turn, into 5-drop, into win the race before they mill us to death. Yeah. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, Shield Mare, not ideal. Winning the race with them playing all this life gain is easier said than done. Millstone, okay. Kill that in response. We'll take 1. You're at 22, but if you don't have your annoying Vampire Sovereign or something in hand, I think we will be able to do some work here. Okay, play the Pridemate. Play the Bloodletter. Always yes. Begin combat. Attack. Awesome. And now we hope that they don't have removal. That would definitely not be good. They got 3 cards in hand though, and they've definitely got some powerful cards, so a card like Millstone is unfortunate in these wars of attrition. Going wide is not ideal. But we will be able to start swinging for 5 in the air, which is helpful. They're not going to attack though. And that buys us a turn from the Millstone, which we're not super worried about. Ooh, we lost Lich's Caress though. And we keep drawing land. Okay. So I think we have to go all in here. I think I'd rather be all in with a 3-3 and a 2-2 than a 1-1 and a 4-4. Plus the 3-3 back as a blocker is pretty nice. Kind of our only option, but hey, we're going for it. There's a Bloodlord. Problem is, we cannot get through the Bloodlord. Removal. Nope. And we don't really want to attack because, well, no, then they can just double block, so, oh, I should have played my Walking Corpse, whoops. But right now we pretty much lose unless we can get some removal for this Bloodlord. I was more worried about putting it on our Bloodletter because if they end up with their annoying Hieromancer's Cage, then we get 2-for-1 real hard. Well, Neonate is something. It'll make Pridemate unblockable here because it'll just run over everything of theirs. But we only have... We're on borrowed time right now. Do they want to attack with Child of the Night? That is the question. Oh, fancy. Tisk tisk. Ooh, they mill the bonds. Okay. And to take vengeance. Nope, 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 nope. Makes Pride Made bigger. Always, yes. Angel of the Dawn. Begin combat. We could look to attack with more to start trying to get through. But yeah, we gotta be able to deal with this Bloodlord. And they know it. Flash in that hired blade. Whew. Millstone us. There's our second bonds. There's our waltz. We're losing gas and we're drawing lands. Not ideal. Dude, why do I stop auto? Oh, am I hitting stop? Well, if it has stop auto yes, then why is it making me say yes again? I don't know. Drill master. Okay. Play you out. Give it to you. Begin combat. Attack. And say go. See if they got some tricksy action going on. Nope. They're down to 8, so we're not exactly out of this yet. We just really need removal that we no longer have access to, right? Because we've lost both Bonzes, our Take Vengeance, our Caress, and our Murder. Alright. If we could top deck... Yeah, we got a trade here. Yeah, I guess problem is that they have essentially 4 life on the board. Plus their Diamond Mare giving them access to more life gain. And chump blockers. Did I forget to drain? Look at me. Playing like an amateur. Although we only have like 3 turns and we've pretty much ran out of options. Okay, let's just scoop. Do we have any way to deal with maybe Duress? Hired Blade's not doing anything for us in this matchup. We do want to be aggro. But Take Vengeance, that's not doing anything for us because they're not attacking. Yeah, if they're just looking to stand back and kick it, do something like the makes Take a Stand, that could definitely help. Alright, let's try this. Let's try this. They don't have any colorless creatures that we care about. Yes, we want to play first. No, we don't want to mulligan. Thank you for a pretty nice starting hand. Granted, we have to wait till turn 3 to do anything. But 2 Sky Scanners isn't the worst thing in the world. They don't have turn 1 Neonate. Is it worth just going turn 2 Drillmaster? I'm gonna say no. Because I have a feeling they're gonna play something, because I kept 7. See, and yeah. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. Got a 4th land, nice to see that. Draw a card, got our 5th land too. Okay, so now we don't need any more land, deck. Don't even sweat it. All good. No blockers. Is our opponent missing a land drop? No. But they are missing a color, it would appear. Alright, no more land. We had a great first game, getting good draws. Second game was just unfortunate that they milled us out so quickly. But Skeleton Archer is here to save the day. And then next turn, we could even go Knightly Valor again. Is our opponent just hurting on needing that second color? Because that won't upset me too much. I'm going to do this so that we can swing for some more damages. I'm going to do this so that we can hopefully swing and actually do more damages. Nice. They take 6. Happy to see that. We'll play a second Sky Scanner. Keeping our hand full. Angel of the Dawn is a great draw. Our opponent's still needing that second color, so they're having some issues. What do they got? Waltz. Wow. Okay, yeah, so they're definitely desperate for playables. They chose white, so their hand is all white cards. They just can't draw that one plains. So that's a bit unfortunate. Upkeep. Now we could be greedy and go something like Knightly Valor, swing with the big stuff, or just go Angel of the Dawn. I think we just go Angel of the Dawn. And swing with everything. And then next turn we can go Knightly Valor onto something. And unless they have some real good answers, I think we just win. They drew it. They're happy. Hieromancer's Cage on our Angel. No, Vampire Sovereign. Okay. That's not all bad. Because we have Make a Stand and Knightly Valor. And Macabre Waltz. Actually, we could just attack with everything. Cast Make a Stand. They're gonna lose the Sovereign, most likely. Yeah, I like that idea. Get rid of your big thing, still take 4. And then this way, we've got lethal. Do I waltz? No. No. Bloodlord. Ooh, another, wow. Wow, okay. Well, that is good for you, bro. 5, 6, 7. Well, we got the mana to do it. Knightly Valor. Attack with all creatures. Abnormal endurance. Comes back. Pings for 1. 5, 6, 7, 8. They've had enough. Nice. So we won the first match. We will see you all in match 2. And match 2, yes, we want to play first. Another... Dude, it feels so strange to me to be getting hands with 3 lands after that last draft. Which I am in no way upset about. This is nice. Ooh, blue. Our nemesis. If it's blue-red, then it's definitely our nemesis. But this may be worth going Drill Master just to have a creature on the board. And then that might keep them from keeping up mana for something like Essence Scatter. I think I'm totally okay with that. Okay, fair. That's fair. Cannot say that's not fair. Now, we could murder it, we could bonds it, we could Skymarch Bloodletter and ignore it. We could just wait and keep Hired Blade up in case they want to attack and get clever. I don't really want to use something on a threat of theirs quite yet. I think I'm happier keeping Hired Blade up in the assumption that they're like, oh, I'll attack. They're not going to want to block because they essentially have to throw our creature away. We throw Hired Blade out there. It ends up being a trade if they want to trade and invest another turn into it. Ooh, black, blue. I like it. All right, we'll bring Blade in still. Ooh, see, we need some land. That's not ideal. So we could bonds this. Well, wouldn't we just want to bonds this? I guess the reason would be we bonds this, attack, then they want to block and trade. And then they can't have any rummaging effects as well. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Bonds here. And say either let's race or trade. Your call, Brew. We started with 3 lands, but we need to draw more. Need to get to that 5th land. 3 colors. Yeah, whenever we run to the 3-color deck, we're done for. Alright, there's our 4th land. Good start, I suppose. My assumption is that they have a shock, so we're gonna go for it. And if they have a shock, they have a shock. Can't just not play your cards. If they have a bolus, we'll be a little upset. My guess is that they have bolus in this deck, which is why they're these 3 colors. Alright, 5th land. As much as I want to play Knightly Valor, I don't think we can. And this might actually be a good card to sideboard out. But I really want to like Lich's Caress this thing and then start swinging for 4. But especially with them having 5 cards in hand with this color combo. You don't usually go 3 colors because you're just scraping for playables. You're usually going 3 colors because you have a lot of good playables and you're excited to play all the fun cards that you drafted. Inferno Hellion, interesting. Do I want to murder something? I'm still gonna say no. Sixth land. Do we risk it a little bit? If we do that though, then we can't kill the Hellion, and we gotta be a little weary of issues with that. So I will murder the Hellion. Our opponent's got plenty of land. Maybe they're just super flooded. Attack. No attacks. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So they need to find removal for this. And in a way, I'm kind of disappointed in myself for playing so scared with the Knightly Valor, but I'm just assuming that they have Disperse or something, and right now they're not worried about us dropping them down to 11 or so. Especially with something like that. Attacks. Still nothing. Okay. Lands. Awesome. Could just Knightly Valor our Drill Master just to play it. And then with 4 cards in hand though, it's like, come on. Come on now. I feel like we just have to be more aggressive against this deck. So let's just figure out what they got going on, shall we? Is this it? Is this Bolus? Nope. It's 6. Ooh, not bad. Not bad at all. We might as well block. We have no answers for this, and if we do get our waltz, then we're happy to have another flyer down. Okay. So I think we go here. I think we do this. See what they got going on. Drawing cards. Neonate. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go Neonate. And say go. Is there any way that we get them on a quicker clock? Well, we could murder the Hellion. And swing with the 2. We knock them down to 9. Maybe that's what we do. Let's attack with these 2. Ooh. We gotta get rid of that auto yield. They block. I'm dumb and I don't play the murder before blockers because I have auto yield on. Alright. Does this give them any reason to not attack with dragon? Depends on what's in their hand, honestly. They got another flyer. Maybe they're not worried about it. But we're hitting them for 4. So it is unfortunate not hitting them for that 2. Volley Veteran. They get to ping our Sky Scanner. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Bloodletter's nice. We'll play you out. I think we just Lich's Caress the Volley Veteran and just keep swinging for the fences. Although, no, we want to get rid of the flyer. That's just unquestionably the best move. Ooh, but is this like cancel territory? Disperse territory, even better. See, we knew they had the bounce. They're just not worried about it right now. Do we offer a trade? Eh. Got him on a 10-turn clock with Neonate. Heyo. Ooh, Demanding Dragon. That's not fun. I think we just sacrifice our Knight token. As hard as that is. 4-2. I think we just take 4. As hard as that is. Yeah, they've definitely got some nice, powerful cards like Demanding Dragon. Hey, you're not too shabby. Oh, now they have counters. Okay. Well, that might be game. Yeah, but I think we'll just keep playing to see what they have. I think we just have to go for the aggro flying approach and hope it works out. But we're taking mass damage in the air now. So we don't know. We're assuming that they have the black for Bolus, right? If they got Bolus, Demanding Dragon, Volcanic Dragon, those are some really nice cards. Yes. What else they got? Another Wind Mage. Super. Yeah, the problem is that they have these annoying Aven Wind Mages. Okay. So the blue-red, that's just our bane, the bane of our existence. So let's duress, let's get rid of Knightly Valor, lower our curve a bit. Hired Blade isn't doing much for us. We want these Rustwing Falcons, take Vengeance will be good. Walking Corpse, no. Make a Stand's probably good. No, but we gotta get rid of some of these creatures. Or sorry, some of these non-creature spells. What else do we get rid of? Do we just rock 41 cards? Oh wait, I wanted to bring in... They didn't have any colorless. Did we get the annoying card that gives +2/+0, and if it dies, no. Although we don't really want enchantments when they have bounce, right? That seems silly. Abnormal Endurance. Oh, Abnormal Endurance is... This is the good one that we're happy to see. Skeleton Archer's probably not doing much for us. Alright, yes, we want to play first again. Please give us a good starting hand. That is not exactly what this is. I think we need to be more aggressive against this deck. Sure. We got lots of 1-drops. Unfortunately. I mean, I'm happy to see the 4th land. But we need better draws than that. Yeah, the blue, red, blue, black deck just seems so strong if you are up against someone that struggles on curving out. Wall. No. Probably a counter spell. Let's find out. No? Okay. Taking the lead. That's promising. Got some flying damage coming for them. They got some flying damage coming for us. Attack for 2. See what they want to do. Do you want to block? Yes, they do. Go to damage, end combat, go to main. Play two-headed zombie. Say go. Okay. Now two-headed zombie's nice because the menace will hopefully make it hard for them to have a blocker for it. And then they have the perfect card. But we have our own perfect card. A plains. Well, I mean, the angel's there, but that was already there, right? So 5/3 at least means it's not going to die this turn. We're already down to 2 cards in hand, though. They got 5. Ooh, it's vigilant too, so it can even block the 1/2 if they decide to attack. There's that classic divination. If we draw a land, we can just waltz this and this back. Ooh, duress them. Yeah, that's a great pull. Non-creature, non-land. Ooh, totally lost and 2 disperses. I don't think we're as worried about the disperse right now, because totally lost is just a better version of it. They also have Sky Scanner, Omen Speaker, Hellion, and Volley Veteran. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright, just keep trying to apply pressure. Main. And with them being on the back foot, I don't see them ever attacking. And by the time they're attacking, the game's probably lost, so I think I'm okay getting rid of that Take Vengeance. We didn't see any counter in their hand. So overall, if they don't play a land, we knew they drew another spell because they didn't have any in hand. Omen Speaker. Let's see where they scry. They're searching for, well, they don't need flyers, right? Because they have a disperse, so that's gonna buy them 1 card on top, 1 on bottom. Okay. Draw bonds. Begin combat. First, we will attack. Do they take it, is the question. Bonds is pretty good, though, because if we keep just putting flyers out, then we can bonds whatever their flyer is, and hopefully just win the race whenever they do start getting going. Bro, just disperse. It doesn't matter. It seems unnecessarily waited on. Do we want to just Angel because it's the biggest cost and it's only buying us 1 more damage? I think so. Let's be mana efficient here, folks, because then if we draw land, we can Sky March and Luminous Bonds in the same turn. They now have their 5th land, because counting's not necessary for this game. All right, we're fingers crossed. We're trying to hold on. Trying to hold on. Hey, there's our land. Let's begin combat first. Attack. Do they disperse it again? No. Okay, end combat. Main. Cancel. Okay. And then do we just bonds this? No. they still have that second disperse, right? Yes. Man, they got so many good cards. Falcon's not terrible for us here. Let's just attack first. See what they want to do. Take the damage. Interesting. Main. Play you. And play you. And they have a second cancel. Incredible draws, man. Right, because they didn't have either of those, or else we would have had them discard it. That's pretty impressive. All right, now what are our outs here? If we can get something like, well, our removal's not very good because they just have bounce for it for days, which is unfortunate. That's nice. Actually, no. Let's attack first. They do have disperse in hand, so alright, that buys them a turn. We're down to 4 though. Play you out again. Man. Draw everything. Still got him on the ropes though. Ooh, Omen Speaker. Get after it, dude. 2 cards in hand. One's the Volley Veteran. One's the Hellion. Okay, yeah, so we know both cards in hand right now. There's that. You're down to 3. We can bonds the annoying 7/3. And they're not going to attack with it because if they end up drawing it, it doesn't really do them anything. Ooh, they drew a land. So we win, right? Because all they have is that Volley Veteran in hand, yeah? This guy. Yeah, we're taking 7. Alright, even though our opponent drew dang near everything, I think we're gonna pull it off. It's alright, somehow we'll skip our turn completely and just say sorry. There's bonds. Nice. Wow. Hey, we took a game off them. Pretty happy about that. I think stuff worked as well as we could expect, so let's just keep it going. And then game 3, we got a mulligan this. That's keepable. Ooh, they had the mulligan down to 6 as well, though. We'll keep. Where are they scrying to? Waiting. They're definitely pondering the scry, so maybe that's good. They put it on the bottom. I think we put ours on top. Like, we need action, and that's action. All right, deck. We need you. Need you for some good draws. not ideal. Ooh, that is kind of ideal. Problem is that they have disperse, then they just bounce it once we get it big enough to where it's a problem, but overall that's pretty solid. They got 5 cards in hand. They miss a land drop. That's good for us. Yes, we're gonna duress. Great sideboard. Every time I've sideboarded duress in, I've been pretty happy and been very fortunate to draw it fairly early in the matches that I have gotten to it. They're trying to figure out, like, do I just disperse something in response? The answer is sure. Ooh, Bone to Ash. They don't have any lands in hand, so they're hurting in that regard. I think Dwindle is worse than Disperse for us, and Bone to Ash we can probably play around. Yeah, we'll just get rid of the removal. Alright, folks, so we have to remember that there is... Like, we could attack. Obviously, they just block. They pump. We then have to just do this all ahead of time. Not the best of options. Another fantastic defender. We'll just do that now. Always yes to a Johnny. Always. Why not? Now, like I said, fortunately, they miss land drop again. But we can't really do anything. And then once we get him up to a 5/5, which could even be next turn, they can just disperse it. All right. 4th land's good. 4th land's definitely good. So yeah, let's just make them have to disperse this thing now. Begin combat. Attack. Oh, they're just taking it. Interesting. Maybe they're taking it because they want, oh, duh, they want to do it on the end step because that's what good players do. I don't know. And then do they want to attack with Surge Mare and rummage a card? The answer is no. Maybe they drew Essence Scatter. I'm going to go with Sky Scanner because I want to get to our 5th land before they have mana up for Bone to Ash. Plus countering that, yeah, it's unfortunate, but what did they have any other answers in hand? They did not for the Pride Mate. Ooh, there's a 3rd land. So now they have access to Sky Scanner if they want it. They don't want it. Okay. Well, let's try and play you out. Two counters. They drew both their counters. Interesting. Interesting. Again, we could waltz to get back, drop, take vengeance, get these guys back. Alright, we'll attack for 1. Thinking of it too though, because if we get to our 5th land next turn, then we play Angel of the Dawn and we're feeling pretty happy about ourselves. Yeah, let's just get these back in hand while we still can. Alright, their own Sky Scanner. They drew a card. Fourth land, still no. Fifth land, did it. Definitely play you out. Gets us a damage back, because I doubt they block here, because the Sky Scanner's posing more of a... Oh, they do want to block here. Okay, fair enough. Do your thing. 3. Quick to snap that thing down. They're chatting with us. What are they chatting about? Ever gonna draw another land? ... Bro, check out my YouTube channel and I can tell you all about it. Well, we might as well scope out the land, scope out the the top of the deck situation before we get ourselves into something. Okay. Begin combat. Attack. Because I actually think keeping up the drain is better than playing Pridemate. Plus we can do this. Get rid of their annoying flyer. Hit for 3. 3, 4, 5. Okay, here comes Volley Veteran, which can kill Sky Scanner, but isn't a big deal. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Wow, that is quite... Now we're hitting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got him. I think they're just showing us that they had... I was just assuming they had something. GG, man. Sorry about the land troubles. Drain for 1. It happens. Yeah. Not too well, but no one wants to hear that. And the bad side of it. Good luck in your other matches. Drafts. Jeez, I can type. Does this mean that we finally got over the figurative hump? Because in a way I feel like it does. Like we finally beat a decent blue-red deck. And I like their deck a lot. I actually thought it was pretty solid. Well, either way, we'll see all in match 3. I'm doing a lot of these this draft. A lot of Shooter McGavins. You know, hold on, let's cancel. Alright, so I'm going to bring a Falcon in. I'm going to get rid of the Hired Blade. That's what we're doing? I guess that's what we're doing. Alright, match 3. We're up against Rainier Bear. Ooh, this is a fairly nice hand if we can draw lands for it. I think I'm going to keep, just because we have 2 2-drops, a good 3-drop, and then basically a solid top end. And we don't even... Yeah, I'm just going to keep... That's probably a little greedy of me, especially against red, who's looking to probably not be nice to us. That's not... What are you doing getting murder? We don't need murder right now. I appreciate it. I do, because you're just looking out for me. You're trying to get me removal. I respect that. I can appreciate that. Fortunately, our opponent is not swinging for the fences quite yet. We're going to see. If they have removal, I'd rather them just remove this than our Pridemate. 4/1 first strike summoning sickness. How do you like that? Mono red craziness? Could it be? Third land, fourth land? No, not quite. Is that worth bonzing though? It's better than us having to 2 for 1 ourselves, so let's just do that. Bogart Brute's probably my favorite 3-drop in red. Just a 3/2 menace. Feels so good to get down turn 3 and leave your opponent with a lot of rough blocking situations. 4 red. That's not ideal. Okay, okay. Because this is if it attacks too, or blocks, right? Okay. So we're attacking because there's almost no chance that they block. And we'll play Pride Mate. And we'll play, wait for it. Especially seeing red, I will not be surprised if they go Inferno Hellion, Sure Strike, Thud, thanks for trying. Which would be phenomenal to see a 20-point turn on turn 5. 100% could be in the cards. Catalyst, okay. They are attacking. I'm not blocking because there's not enough mana. Oh no, they do have they get to sacrifice Catalyst, right? Alright, but they did not use the trick. But do they thud it? No, they just shock our big happy guy. Well, that's unfortunate. Isn't it? I think so. Alright, the mana greed is now coming back to bite me. But we're gonna stay aggressive. Begin combat. Wait for it. Our opponent's definitely not the most responsive, maybe because it's raining. I know Rainier Bear. Are they saying like it's Rainier or like Rainier is the geographical location that they're currently in? No blocks. Go to damage. End combat. Main. Sure. Play out a walking corpse. Well, our opponent's having no issue on land. They might just be flooded, honestly. Which, being flooded and having a Catalyst Elemental doesn't exactly make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. Nothing? Nice. Okay, there's a 4th land. We're getting there. We could just murder this, but I don't think we want to do that. Attack. Yeah, if we get that 5th land, Epicure with our Neonate or Angel of the Dawn, that's going to be feeling pretty good. Damage, nice. Got him down to 10. And we say go. That Luminous Bombs was huge on this Bogart Brute. Alright, they're swinging for the fences. I think I'm okay just taking 2 here. Alright, they're trumpet blasting it to hit for 4. I don't even know if that's an issue though. Meh, better to be safe than sorry. Because we're in a way getting a 2-for-1. Their trick. And, alright. 2, 4, 6, 7. I wonder if they are mono red. Like it definitely looks like they are mono red. We don't need to use the trick though because they're just dead next turn anyway unless they get something. That's a something. That's also a something. So we're just gonna throw down the Angel of the Dawn. They only got 2 cards in hand. This makes both of these able to trade with the Havoc Devils as well. Plus, I mean, Vigilance, what's up? Yeah, I guess we could have attacked the neonate. Get him down to 1. But right now we have 3 threats, all of which are more than lethal. Nice. Good job, deck. Stumbled on lands, as did our opponent, although I'd rather be on the slightly mana flooded than the... Or sorry, I'd want to be on the mana screwed than the mana flooded, if you have to have one. So right now I'm pretty happy with what we got going on. Rainier, I wonder if it's like a high school or a college. Ooh, look at this hand, dude. This is a perfect hand. To mulligan. That's keepable. I wish it was... We'll put you on top. I wish it was 2 black and a white, but beggars can't be choosers. This is a great turn 1 play for us, though. Against an aggressive deck, Vampire Neonate makes that other deck feel not happy. And we're not totally against that right now, because we got our eyes on the prize. No turn 2 play. We do have a turn 2 play, and we're going to play it. And we're going to swing for 0. No. Alright, our opponent not struggling with land. Fair enough. I like it. I think we... Well, here's the thing. So if we attack and they block... Yeah, let's just... Okay, we'll begin combat. We'll attack. No blocks. Now the issue is keep it out of shock range, but in response they could also just kill this to shock it as well. So if they have shock, I feel like they would use it, or they have access to using it regardless of what we do or try to do or be sneaky about. Bogart Brute. There's our dude. That's him. It's the man with the plan. Abnormal Endurance is pretty nice. So what I could do to be a little crazy about it is drain with the neonate. That's not going to do anything though. Ooh, they don't want to trade. Interesting. Okay. So they just want to race? I can see it. Can't say I don't see it. They attack with everything. Nope, just the 3/2. Fair enough. Sarkhan's Unsealing. That is unfortunate. Alright, so let's do this. Because if we draw something that gains us a life, then Pridemate can get out of the range of that. If we draw our vampire. Come on, vampire. That's not the vampire we want. Alright, decisions. So we could just murder this now. We swing for... We would pump it, go to... So we'd hit him for 5. The next turn we take 4, unless they just play Hellion. And then we take... Then our board just gets wiped and we're pretty much done for anyway. Which makes me tempted to keep up Abnormal Endurance. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's a great card for them. Okay, so... Oh, I can't murder and keep up endurance, though. Whoops. I'm feeling like they have to have that annoying thing in hand. Which, if that's the case... Alright, we're going to play out Walking Corpse. Why am I doing that pre-combat? Because That's how good I am. And then I think we just keep up abnormal endurance. That's not ideal, but we can keep this around. So now this makes me think they don't have it, because if they did, why not just play that and wipe our board and say thanks. Okay. All right. So we could just murder this and swing. Yeah. It's a war of aggression. We drain, and then next turn. Ooh, they want to trade there. Okay. Interesting, interesting. 6. Ooh, quit tapping. That's unfortunate. Well, we're gonna drain you for 1. And then we gotta say go. Yes. Use it. Doesn't matter, unfortunately. We're taking some vengeance next turn because they're probably gonna attack with their angel. It'd be unfortunate if everything in their hand was 4 power and above. 7th land. Alright, so there's still some hope. Please attack. They're not slamming anything onto the board. That's a great sign. Yep, no blocks. Taken 4. Double cast. Alright, what's up next? Oh my goodness, we're taking 10. 10 to the face. But they're out of cards. You don't see double cast very often. Unfortunately, they're dead next turn. So they gotta top deck something good. Hopefully it's just not too good. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jesus. We trophied. The Browns ended their losing streak. Ravnica spoilers officially start tomorrow. And we trophied. What a glorious day. It's incredible how good life feels, how much sense everything makes when you win a trophy. It's like magic. I kind of know what I'm doing. Sure, YouTube. We'll get more subscribers eventually. Sure, you know. This is butterflies, warm and fuzzy feelings. Man, I just feeling good. It's been a long road. You know, I thought we'd never get here again. I just want to thank everyone that stood by me, that supported me, that believed in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. And I'm just excited for Ravnica spoilers. Guilds of Ravnica looks great. I'm just happy y'all are here. I'm happy you're watching. Oh, I might even get to sleep in the bed tonight. The lady friend might not kick me out and just shun me, you know, because she can smell it on me. She can just be like, defeat, get out, and then I gotta just limp my way down the hall, down the stairs, and it's just, gosh, you guys don't know what this means to me. So just thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the content, I appreciate it. I appreciate you watching. If you do want to help me out, hit the subscribe button, the like, comment with what you do like, don't like, tell me what I did good, more likely what I did bad. Just, man, just have a great week. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.